Hey, thanks, JC. Well, welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Access Med is the first direct 24-hour primary care practice here in Central Kentucky. And for just $50 a month, Access Med provides personalised care, unlimited office visits, same-day appointments, 24/7 call coverage, and office procedures, all without copays, I should say. Joining me today is Dr. Jeremy Stitch. How are you, my friend?
Doing great. Thanks for having me
Okay,
back.
that was a mouthful to get out.
Yeah, thanks.
I needed everyone to understand a little bit it is about what you do. So my first question is, direct care or direct primary care? What is it?
We can use them interchangeably.
Can you?
Yeah, the trend is moving slowly from direct primary care to direct care because it's a little bit more than just primary care. It's become more of an all-access center. So if you think back to how your doctor used to be, 50 years ago when you read about your doctors in the novels, and they used to do home visits and office procedures and basic splitting right there in the office or sometimes even at home, that's kind of what we moved back to. It's really a step back in time with a modern technological twist.
No, I like that. Now, this is amazing, first of all, just coming to us, and I do see the direction you're talking about. With the traditional clinics, how come we haven't really seen this happen so far?
Oh, that's a great question. The long and short answer is the drive has really moved as cost has risen back to slow things down and to get the pace really to favor the one-on-one provider-patient relationships. The other big answer to that question is really comes down to money. There's a lot of people who don't like to see this kind of thing thriving. A lot of big corporations have put tons of money into trying to make their corporations bigger, make the insurance company seem like it's giving people a really good deal. And insurance isn't bad, it's a good thing, but at the same token, we should recognize it for what it is. It's not prepaying for service, it's insurance. It's for the big stuff, right?
Okay, well, I just want to break that down a little bit for the people who don't quite understand this part. If they come in, do they sign up for, is it like a gym membership?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just making it a little bit more simple for everyone. So what happens if I don't see you for 5 months or 6 months, I don't get sick?
Well, you may not need me for 5 or 6 months, but then the next month you may need me 5 or 6 times.
Right, so for my $50 a month, my membership, I want to call it, is it classed as a membership?
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Oh, perfect, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's like a bank, basically. We can just go in when we need to at any time. We might not see you for 6, but then we might see you 3 times in the 1 week.
Yeah, you'll call. Let's say we have 3 or 4 appointments scheduled that day. I'll give you a time that works well for you. If it's something urgent or emergent, we always work those patients in right away, or we'll meet them after hours, say things like lacerations that need to be repaired.
Right.
But yeah, it's very much like a gym membership. That's a great description.
Okay, well, I hope I didn't insult you by saying
No,
that.
not at all.
Can I jump in this?
Yeah.
Because Dr. Stitch, has anybody actually made this work before?
Yeah, I'm going to give a shout out. There's actually a guy in Corbin, Kentucky. He's been doing a slightly different twist on it for even before we started it. And his shop is called the Doc Shop. I believe it's in Corbin, Kentucky. But since we've opened, there have been at least 4 others in Kentucky that I know, mostly in the Louisville area, in the northern Kentucky area, that have really popped up. And the drive is because everybody has these high deductible insurance plans now, and it's costing an arm and a leg just to go see the doctor.
And we want everyone to know, which is what I found really interesting, this is great for small businesses, everyone.
Yeah.
It's not just for individuals. You also do, we call it corporate. So let's talk about that just for a moment.
Sure. If I'll start out by giving a little bit of an imagery, for years and years we've been taught that insurance is a great deal that saves money on health care. And this change that we've had with these high deductible plans is kind of unshedding the veil. It's kind of like a scene in The Wizard of Oz, where you got the man behind the velvet curtain, and then they pop it open. You kind of see what it really is. And the guy's, he's not a bad guy. He's just pretending to be something he's not. And what a lot of corporations have actually started to realize is that even having things like in-house clinics or clinics where their employees have access to accessible, affordable care is really one of the most important benefits for employees. So that employees stick around longer, it improves retention, and it's actually cheaper. Then you can actually justify these high deductible plans
Yeah.
and everybody's happy.
Well, and that's what we want people to know. You can just give them a call. There's all the information up on the screen for you. Give them a call directly, you know. Give Dr. Jeremy a buzz. He'll walk you through it all, I'm sure. We appreciate you coming in. Thank you. I think it's a very good way of doing business as well. Hey, everyone, after the break, Wild Birds Unlimited is up telling us how we can care for the chirp, chirp, chirp on your shoulder. Stick with you.